what's all right? This is the side podcast.
This is gonna get wild, people. I just want you to understand that me and Jimmy together, unhinged. Well, we're not together, but us together talking about wildlife. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna talk about why the Earth is flat. We're gonna talk about who owns the world. We're gonna talk about the banking systems.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about who's on Epstein's list. It's gonna be good. We're gonna take bets too. Like, I don't know if you've seen Deadpool, but we'll take bets instead of who dies. We'll just take bets on who diddles kids.
All right, I think that'll work now. Yeah, we're gonna. So me and Will are doing a side podcast, and I
Side hustle, baby.
kind of like as almost like a parody conspiracy theory nutcase podcast, but not really a parody because some of this will be authentic. But I will be playing the part of a flat earther for the entirety of this podcast.
I hate that you want to do that because I want to play the flat earth.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying, like, tinfoil hat guy is like in full effect. I might break that character every once in a while, but like the hyperbole of like the most ridiculous conspiracy theory is what we're going for here.
You're looking for your like inner Alex Jones.
It's just not fun to disprove like conspiracy theory. Like the stupider conspiracy theories get, the less fun it is to debunk because it's like, yeah, obvious. Like you almost are like you know how like you say something as a joke to someone and they try to authentically answer you and give you and you're like, I was making fun of you. So whenever I look up like why do flat earthers think the way that they do, and I'm trying to find like psychology of how stupid they are, right?
Yeah.
And all it is videos of people being like, here's actually the calculus of why the earth is. Yeah, we fucking know, dude. Like, you're a dork disproving flat earth. Like, no one actually believes that. That's like, it doesn't fucking matter. The Epstein stuff, the Michael Jackson stuff that we'll get into, like, that's like political intrigue and like real people. But like the flat earth one, it's like, if you're taking your time to like disprove that, it's like, it's just funnier to say it's true.
It really is. I actually enjoy the fact, like, when I talk to clients and I'll tell them that I think the earth is flat. It's irrelevant what I think, though. That's the best part. It truly is irrelevant.
It's like a rage bait.
Yeah. Because then you get that brain going. It's like, oh my God, he just is so fucking retarded. That's why he only cuts hair.
Yeah. Yeah. But like, it's just that there's nothing. Yeah. Obviously, this is like half of like the characteristic, like weird, like the Bermuda Triangle, weird, like Bigfoot people. There's like a line. That's why I hated when we would talk about Epstein over the course of the last like 6 years, and people would be looking at us like we were talking about Bigfoot. And it's like, we're not the same. Like, I'm not the same as a flat earther for like knowing Epstein was real 6 years before you chose to believe it. Right?
I thought it was crazy. There was a timeline where people didn't even know who Epstein was.
Dude, they tried to make it not cool the first time. Remember the first time around, and people were like, people would literally go to TJ Maxx, and there's like craft letters where you could make your own sign. So there's like dozens of the same letter, so you could make long sentences and just like prank the store, kind of. But people would post pictures of them saying Epstein wasn't killed in a fucking home goods decor section and post that. I like keenly remember seeing that, like just writing that phrase everywhere. And then all at once people were like, it's kind of, are you seriously still talking about Epstein? Like, there's more important stuff to deal with, and like all these protests were going on and shit. And it's like, that what swept under the rug until like recently when the files were starting to kind of like leak out.
Anytime I wake up in the morning and I go on Instagram, I will instantly like anything connected to Epstein just because it'll keep my phone going. People gotta understand. You gotta
foster that.
It's gotta be an everyday like thought. You just don't ever stop thinking about it. It's good for you. It's good for you.
You gotta really. You talk about manifesting, and these fucking like girls talk about manifest it. Yo, you gotta manifest your algorithm and like the right shit, dude. Sometimes I find that I'm like not getting some like kinds of content that I used to, and it's just like, oh man, I got to start searching some of these and liking them so it thinks I still like this thing.
I like the worst shit on my Instagram. I have to. It's good for my soul.
All at once, my phone just stopped sending me like Big Les Show clips.
Yeah, because I'm sending you Michael Jackson clips. It's had enough of the Big Les.
I haven't.
I know. I love the Big Les, but you know. I'm seeing the new Michael Jackson do a fucking mean spin in a moonwalk. It kind of does something.
We're getting into it. So
here we go.
So the Michael Jackson, let's say we do like one real meat and potatoes conspiracy theory an episode. We can talk about whatever we want, but we're really like, this is what we came here to talk about. Michael Jackson is not a pedophile. It's official, 2026.
And you know what?
Free Michael Jackson, dude.
And I want everyone to know, when you're in your car, it's okay now to play it at full blast.
It's okay.
Like, I've been playing Leave Me Alone 10,000 times now.
Yeah. I listen to, like, I'm beatboxing fucking Billie Jean in the house.
And I'm actually praying I piss people off, because I know there are people out there, right?
Yeah.
That watch that documentary and were like, see? He does fuck kids without any seeing of full context of what's going on.
Well,
just guilty.
That documentary.
Insane. I didn't even watch it. The clips alone are enough for me to not even press the enter button on my fucking remote.
Once I got to those like clips in the actual, we watched like the first 2 episodes, I think.
Oh, I didn't even know it was episodes.
Yeah,
I thought it was just like one movie.
Short series of 4 or something. But like that interview with that BBC guy, that like Indian guy, and like he just is celebrating this interview where he's like, yeah, I got in the bed like the kid. And he's like, I can't believe he said this. I can't believe he admitted to being a pedophile. And it's like
pedophile.
It's like I've seen the real clip. Like I've seen the full unedited clip where it's like him and Michael Jackson are like arguing over who sleeps in the bed and who sleeps on the floor. And Mike's like, no, you're the guest. Like, and the kid's like, no, it's your bedroom. And they're like going, and the thing that's fucked up is like, the thing that makes this tough is Michael Jackson is clearly like abused childhood. Like,
there's a lot going on with Michael. We don't deny that.
Mental illness. So he's just the right kind of weird to like accuse of this in a way that's like, he says things almost like to like an autistic degree that he doesn't even realize it sounds insane because he has not had a normal life at all. So he's just cooked in that way. So then when he says something like, yeah, it's beautiful to share your bed, it's like, oh, your bed where you fuck? You know what I mean? But he's like a
what
fucking,
the fuck,
he's like a
dude?
yeah. So he's just like, no, it's beautiful. And then the kid's like, you sleep in the bed, Michael. It's your house. No, I'll sleep in the bed. And they're like arguing over who sleeps on the floor and who sleeps in the bed. in this weird, no, you're my guest. Like you sleep, like you literally have the bed in my house. Like, you know?
And then, he literally says, I slept on the floor.
Now, this is all like the pretext of this is I would never make any of these decisions, right? Like obviously you know this is weird.
Yes.
In a like practical sense, I would never say or do or I'd be like, Michael, why are you letting the kid why are you letting the kid sleep in the bed though, Michael? You know? Even if you knew it was not like, which I don't believe it to be like a sexual thing anymore.
Definitely not.
So it's like, but still I look at him and I'm like, you're a fucking idiot for saying it this way and being a weirdo and all of this. And like, I know some of this isn't your fault.
No, we cannot. 2 things can be correct.
Yeah.
They can be. Like
him being the way he is just makes it so perfect that it's almost undefendable in a vacuum. But like now we know that actual pedophiles don't act like this. They're like wealthy, like, you know, Jews in their 50s who own airplanes and host parties on islands and like, you know.
Goddamn fucking lizards.
Because like honestly, like who you would say like, oh, this is what a pedophile looks like. They're kind of a gaunt nerd who is childlike and is like friendly to kids. So, but in actuality, all pedophiles are like a 80-year-old gray-haired white man who was in particular power in whatever like industry or politics, right? And they're just kind of like slimy, chubby, like elderly white guys.
It's so crazy. You could be hated for saying what you're saying right now.
Of course. But then like you look at Michael Jackson and it's like, oh, that's what a pedophile looks like. And it's like, well, most of them are not like that. Most of them are these fucking guys that look like they managed the deli section at Stop and Shop.
Just kind of gets you blasted that he just was able to rise to how fucking famous he was, even being with how weird he was.
Yeah. And it was gradual because he came up as a kid. So I feel like that's why if you're in the momentum of Michael Jackson coming up, you probably didn't know. I mean, you knew it was weird, but you probably didn't notice it as drastically as like a young person who just was introduced to how the old Michael Jackson, like, you know, an older age. Yeah. Where it's like, well, my first introduction to Michael Jackson as a 10-year-old in like the 90s is that he's just kind of like gaunt, white, vascular, fucking weird, you know, becoming a pedophile in my mid-teens, like...
I mean,
but you don't grow up with him, so it's like him being like soft spoken and like, oh, it's Michael Jackson. Like he was a kid, so it's just so gradual.
Do you see the clips coming out of him, coming out on like social media now when he's like at the peak of his like fame, dude?
Just the funny ones?
The funny ones are hilarious. That's the ones I'm talking about. But like people are reviewing them. But I guess like when he'd go in the limo, he would look at women and he'd be like calling it fishing. He'd be like, look at all the fishes. Yo, dude, that's fucking, I don't care. Like, you can feel however you want. That's fucking hilarious. Like, his comedy needs to be studied more than like the aspect
you know
of
what
him
it is?
fucking
He's
kids.
so famous, and he knows how famous he is.
Yo, it's crazy.
Because he knows how weird it is that like he has this like weird acceptance of like the world around him where he just acts like you would act in your house. In like filmed television productions, he'll act like that, you know? He has no sense of like, oh, I have to look cool because I'm on stage.
Did you see what happened?
He's always been on stage.
Did you see what happened with him and Eminem?
Yeah.
When they had the beef?
Yeah.
Dude, I just found that out in the last like couple weeks.
Dude, Eminem beats like he's very like strategic with.
Yeah, but motherfuckers don't go buy your catalog.
Oh yeah.
Like after you like disrespect him like that.
Yeah, he got cooked.
Yo, he didn't even fire back. He just bought him.
He got cooked, bro.
Yo, Michael's a sad. Yo, shout out Michael, dude.
He
You're
did that to the
savage,
Beatles.
bro.
He did that to the Beatles.
He's savage.
The Beatles were talking to him about how owning publishing is like the most important thing, and he like went and bought their fucking catalog.
That's so gangster. Thanks for telling me how to like thrive in this industry. Now I'm just gonna go steal your shit.
You ever see the video of him?
Kind of
shopping?
gangster though.
You ever see the video of him shopping in Vegas?
That's awesome.
In that like luxury like fucking decoration store.
Yeah, but why are we fucking bullshitting what he did there in the shopping? Like we all want to fucking do that as normal people.
Yeah, but you understand, he went into a store that is like it just says like fucking vases that are 12 feet tall, stuffed bears that are standing up, like golden statues of lions, just the kind of shit that like literally nobody buys. And they're probably like $10,000 sculptures, you know? And he's just going around like a fucking like 25-year-old girl in TJ Maxx,
just
pointing
having a
at
good time, dude.
everything, just tagging it as he goes. And his accountant will like wire them the money. Like it's not even, the guy's not even questioning like, because they're like, you know, a barber. It's like, yo, if you don't Venmo me like right now,
I'll
going.
fucking kill
yeah,
you.
I'm going to like report you to the police immediately. So with him, it's just like, yeah, send me $2 million worth of statues and bear furs. And just, you know, give me a fucking work order to my fucking...
Dude, the ability to like have money like that's insane.
And then there's a video of him, and this is around the same time, because he's like white as shit in the video, getting like a super soaker for Christmas and being like ecstatic.
Because he didn't have any of the birthdays, Christmas. He didn't celebrate that as a kid. His dad would not allow him.
The gift you get, right? Where it's like you could buy anything, and he wants a fucking super soaker, dude.
I know people like look at the dad bad, but I kind of have a whole newfound like respect for the dad to some extent. It's like you just okay. He's the most famous person on earth to this day, actually, I would think. And it's all because your dad beat the fucking shit out of you and made you go to work with some concrete. Just straight
Dude,
up.
Just like, it's almost like
holy
the LeVar,
shit.
It's like the LeVar Ball argument, you know?
I don't know, like certain kids, I don't know, they're just destined for it. So it's like they just have to be that hard on them. I don't know. Like I don't think you should have beat him, but like what the fuck?
Yeah, well, he beat him. He made fun of his skin color.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That shit's fucked up.
He made fun of his nose. Like all that plastic surgery shit is all because of his.
But
dad.
that LeVar Ball energy he brought to his son,
That's
like,
the-
oh, you a big baller and you're gonna go to work.
Is he literally like through like child labor and just like cracking the whip on his whole kids
But they
to
all-
be singers? And
But like, how
perform
many successful in that industry of like music?
I mean, it was all Motown shit.
Yeah, but even like them splitting up, or like Janet, like what the fuck? She had a point too, where she was not obviously Michael Jackson,
I mean, that's
but
just
like
obviously like nepotism. Like
yeah.
they're all. I mean, it's Michael Jackson, so like even if you're connected to him, he's writing songs for you. He's helping you writing. Like she's in that family. They're all musical. It's like it's kind of a wonder like the rest of the Jackson 5 didn't have as much fame.
Like as fucked up as his life was, I still can't not make fun of him. So Wasn't it kind of funny when him and Janet kind of looked alike?
Oh yeah, he
At
looks like
one
Latoya,
point.
dude.
Dude, it's kind of crazy.
He looks like the other sister or whatever.
What's the song they did together? Help me out. What's the song they did together?
I don't fucking remember, dude.
Yeah, but it was like that aggressive one. Yo, they kind of looked alike.
They look exactly alike. Let me see if I can find this.
What are you looking up?
The song.
Yeah. Crazy. Fire song, though. Him. He was just doing all the vocals.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy for another day. Janet Jackson doesn't exist.
No, she exists,
No,
but
no,
like the
as-
voice is Michael.
As a fucking as a vessel for this song, so he's just
Like let's go even crazier. Michael's still alive, and he's the Weeknd's voice.
yeah.
He's the Weeknd's voice.
No, don't give the Weeknd that much.
No. Watch. Put on a Weeknd song real quick.
I know what you're talking about.
It's close.
He's trying too hard to be him, though.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, we can condense it.
You can't deny what I'm saying.
I think the big nail in the coffin to the whole Michael Jackson's a pedophile thing for me is the Corey Feldman shit. Because Corey Feldman just be on TV, just accusing people who could have him killed of being a pedophile.
To this day.
And like arguing with the host of the show about like they're definitely pedophiles in Hollywood. Here's who they are. And then this guy who like everyone has permission, like the word's out. You could just like call Michael Jackson a pedophile if you wanted to, and he doesn't say he does anything. He says he did. He specifically says he doesn't.
And he's dead.
Touch kids. Like he did nothing to me. And then Macaulay Culkin says the same thing. So there's like these people who say it didn't happen. You have the media outlets paying families to accuse him so that they can report on the accusations and not get in trouble for accusing him themselves. So they were paying families off to like accuse him of this, and like whether or not it was true, it didn't matter. They were allowed to report on it. So like shit like that freaks me out. That edited footage freaks me out. And just the general vibe of like the Epstein shit coming out and seeing all these people who we know to be pedophiles. At the very least, there are pedophiles in this circle of people.
Absolutely.
Whether or not they're convicted, like we all know what's going on, right? And that gets swept under the rug. But in this thing, like 25 years, 30 years later, gets like reviewed on Netflix and a revised documentary of how this guy's a pedophile. And it's like very weird and inconvenient timing. Dude.
Agreed.
And it's like, well, this sounds fake now in the lens of 2026. And then all these interviews are like edited. And they didn't say what you said that they said. And you're editing photos of him to make him look creepy. It's very like psyop-y. Like they need this guy to be a lightning rod for all the pedophilia shit. Because they know how the block was hot in Hollywood.
You know why, right? Motherfucker owns so much music, dude.
Exactly.
And you know what? He also told you who the worst motherfucker in music the industry for, dude. He told you that. And then boom, the allegations come out on him.
He went to Israel and then he came back like all pro-Palestine and shit.
He actually documented shit that he saw in Israel. He was like disgusted with it.
Comes back pro-Palestine. That's the end of Michael Jackson. Yo, they'll take down Michael Jackson, bro.
They have a song. He has a song they won't release.
They'll take down Michael Jackson. Imagine that shit comes out.
Oh, let me see. I think it's called I'm Sorry, Palestine.
Damn.
I have to look it up. I don't even think you can play it.
No, it's definitely probably not released. It's just.
Can you believe that? There is a song by. There's probably so much music from him that is not released.
Oh, yeah. The estate.
Nah, that's fucking crazy. The whole catalog should be fucking released, dude. Everything of Michael Jackson should be released at this point.
Nah, dude. The Michael Jackson estate is making too much money for that to happen. If the fucking wheels start to fall off in like 2 generations, they'll probably like.
They'll say it's AI that did this.
No. They'll just go through the catalog of unreleased music and get a producer to like polish it up and be like, unreleased Michael Jackson. And trust me. As soon as the trust that is the Michael Jackson estate, the money starts to slow up, which like, this might not happen for a fucking century. He's Michael Jackson.
Oh, it's called Palestine Don't Cry.
Yeah. Oh. They're crying.
They're fucking big time
They're
crying.
fucking Biggie crying, bro.
I would fucking. There's no way they fucking have this music. I don't believe that it's true, even if it isn't. That's the crazy part.
I know. Everything's AI.
That's the worst part, because I'd actually like to hear it.
Because everything's AI. I was talking on Instagram the other day.
He probably said Jeffrey Epstein's name in the fucking song. Fucking why he couldn't get it off the ground.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be some fucking like metaphor, just like Billie Jean. It'll just be like some name.
Instead
like,
of Billie Jean's, he's like,
Kid was. Like,
he uses Harvey Weinstein. He's like, oh fuck,
coded messages. But yeah, I think it's pretty. It's getting pretty like tough to believe Michael Jackson's a pedophile.
Dude.
It's like Netflix is losing like tons of money behind this documentary.
Dude, I hope Netflix just goes under. I hope it fucking blows up the headquarters.
It'd be sick. I mean, I don't have like enough faith in like humanity as a whole at this point. I think they're too complacent. Like when fucking Netflix and all these channels started having ads, it was like I like deleted shit, and I was like, yeah, we're all deleting everything.
Yeah,
we're all gonna delete it, and they're gonna have to bend the knee to the consumer. And everybody was just like, well, I can't not have my fucking Sex in the City when I get home. I'm not gonna unsubscribe. It's like you can't just go and steal it on the internet for like 6 months and get it back to normal. This is the problem with this industry is like piracy had always been like a service problem. All right. As soon as there was a convenient, relatively cheap way to access all this media, people were like, yeah, I guess I won't steal it anymore. Right. So it's like, here's my money, take it, but like make it fucking worth my while. Piracy was literally more convenient and better and cheaper. But as soon as like Netflix came out and like and Spotify and all these streaming apps, like no one pirates music anymore.
Yeah.
It just got destroyed. The funny thing is how, like, the fact that Spotify even exists is a miracle. Like, it's completely realistic to think you would live in a world where every record label has their own streaming service. That's what happens with TV.
If life doesn't change for me, I'm just going to go back to a fucking Sidekick. That's what I'm going to go back to. I'm looking at it right now because I was just curious.
They won't service the firmware.
Fuck.
That's how they'll get you, dog. They'll just be like, yeah, we don't even, what is that? No.
Sidekick LX 2009. It's $350. It's worth it to me.
I would
being able to have a fidget spinner back in my hands in the form as like an adult, that was our fidget spinner. Dude, you know I was fucking spinning that thing in my pocket.
You're not wrong, because like when you had cell phones back in the day, whether it was a flip phone or the Nokia with the button on the side and flipped itself open.
So cozy. Look at that.
Like, yeah, the Sidekick,
fucking
spinning
keyboard.
it open.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm about to buy a Sidekick as a fucking fidget spinner, dog. Or like the little Blackberries you slide open and they had the ball. They were such like textural like fidget spinners in themselves. And then once like iPhones became a thing and it was just like you just had this piece of glass in your pocket, and then all of a sudden fidget spinners become a thing.
If you want this side, is it this one? Yeah, if you want this Sidekick, it's $70. Stop playing.
I'm gonna add that to the list.
I don't even care that it sounds crazy.
Our proclivity to like fidget with things it wasn't a new thing. We just lost the cell phone fidget toys. Dude,
a Sidekick ID, that's the one I'd buy.
Is that the sliding one?
No, that's the one where you could take off the skin on the corners.
Oh, yeah.
It would still flip.
The sliding one was bullshit.
That was so gay. But yeah, Sidekick would be nice back. I don't even want an iPhone anymore. I'm tired of it. It's boring now.
You gotta get that Android, dog.
Dog, your phone's fucking so complicated that it would be boring to me.
No, it's not, bro.
I'm an Apple user. I'm by default fucking retarded.
Yeah, but you're also like a Twitter guy, like an X guy. So
yeah, I'm a crypto. I love my crypto on there.
You need to be counterculture. You need widgets with fucking trackers.
I want to say, and don't call it Twitter, by the way. It's X now. Show some fucking respect.
Fucking Twitter, dude.
No, it's X. Because if you look at the app.
No, because I can't X something. I tweet it.
You know what, dog? Why don't you X your ass? Because if I type in fucking Twitter, I want to see if it works on the app.
You fucking ass your ex, dude.
Fuck it. Let me see. I hate that it's going to fucking... I actually hate that when I type in Twitter on the App Store, it fucking brings the X Store.
Yeah, of course it. You know why?
Yeah, fucking Elon, fix that, bro.
You know
like,
why?
I'm down with you, Elon, but you need to make sure you down with your own company,
you
dog.
You know why it comes up like that?
Why?
Because it's fucking Twitter.
Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. How many people you think have this app? Like the stars, I guess. Like how many? I'm sorry. How many people have reviewed on the App Store?
150,000.
11 million
Reviews?
Stars, yeah. 11 million like review star wise.
Jesus Christ.
We also on this podcast, me and Jimmy pull out our phones a lot to like look up stupid shit that we like think about. So
yeah, I just opened Instagram.
That's awesome. You should have just let that roll while I was talking. All right, let's see. How many people use X in the U.S., right? Should I do U.S. or worldwide?
Worldwide. It's all worldwide.
Okay. There are 570 monthly active users worldwide.
What?
570 million monthly active users. I'm sorry. With about 259 million daily active users.
I wonder how much of that is just bots and AI.
I wonder how much they make off memberships.
How many users did you say?
Twitter has approximately X, formerly Twitter, has approximately 570 million monthly active users worldwide.
So like 568 million of those users are like bots, abandoned accounts, AI. Like
I'm curious. Hold on.
There's no way that like the majority of that isn't fake.
Hold on, let me see.
There's no way the majority of the users on Twitter are not bots. Or abandoned. Abandoned and bots has got to be more than 50%, I think. You ever heard of the dead internet theory?
Huh?
You ever heard of the dead internet theory?
No.
Where it's like, yeah, like 80% of all internet traffic is just bots and AI just talking to itself.
Really?
Because like, you know, you open a video and there'll be very clearly be like bot comments, but it'll be on a fucking bot like AI, agent created YouTube video. So it's literally like a fucking AI is making a video. It's automated, so it just gets uploaded to this channel. And then an AI bot is commenting on it, hey, cool. It's like, there are people that are like, yeah, that traffic makes up 80% of the internet.
I gotta turn these fans on. God damn. Up at all, so.
Huh?
Not picking anything up but my voice or yours.
Yeah, this should be fine.
What were we talking about?
I mean, we were talking about Michael Jackson, but I think we beat that horse.
Yeah, definitely.
I was telling a customer about
go ahead.
I was telling them about the pedophile pool.
Oh, yeah. We take bets, people.
We're taking bets. I mean, comment if you'd like to add a name to the list. But you know how in Deadpool, they got the name comes from the Deadpool where they're all betting on which mercenary is going to die next?
Yep.
So we're like betting on which celebrity is going to be outed as a pedophile next. And, this is a gentleman's game. Like
I'm still taking Tom Hanks.
We're just buying each other lunch. And none of these are accusations. We're just, taking bets. Like if Kalshi can bet on whether or not like the United States military has like an op in another country, I think we should be able to bet on which celebrity will be. We're not accusing anybody of being a pedophile. We're just betting on the odds that somebody eventually somebody's going to be outed as a pedophile. It seems always like around the corner. So there has to be the ability for people to, guess who it's going to be.
Agreed.
Without the burden of actually accusing them themselves. I'm not accusing them. I'm saying who's going to be accused. In all, likelihood, in my opinion. And I think it's,
we need to buy a board.
We do need a board. Like fucking Super Bowl squares.
And I want people to.
But I have Michael Bay.
Oh, that's a good one.
And John
Jimmy.
Leguizamo.
Oh, that's a good one, Jimmy.
And
yours is probably going to happen before mine because I'll probably leave this earth not ever fucking getting that confirmation. I fucking need. Yeah, dude, he made Toy Story, like fucking piece of shit.
Because here's the thing with Michael Bay is like.
Michael Bay, like, oh, dude, this one, your story on Michael Bay.
Once he fires Megan Fox.
No, you just need to like go into your story of why Michael Bay is.
Well, because he gets rid of Megan Fox because she doesn't look like, quote hot anymore. Right? Like she got like plastic surgery or whatever. So
You
he's
guys really need to think about this. Buckle up for this one.
He's like, you look too old. So and then he also like doesn't have Shia LaBeouf. So he just starts from scratch and gets fucking Mark Wahlberg. And then Mark Wahlberg's in there and he's got a daughter and she's like 17 or whatever in the movie.
It's very important that you guys pay attention to this information, okay?
And like the boyfriend is like, 20. And Mark Wahlberg is doing like the dad, like, what's up, dude? Why you dating my fucking daughter, dude? She's fucking underage. What the fuck's your problem,
That's
dude?
awesome.
And then like
You're doing so good.
the guy, he's like, first of all, he's like an Australian rally car driver, which is like so 2012. Like this is when Travis Pastrana was making real deal money, dude. Rally car. Remember rally car driving?
The best, dude.
Everybody bought a Subaru, dog. So like this is peak rally car. So he's a rally car driver. And he's like older. He's 20 and she's 17 or whatever the fuck he is. He's over 18 and she's under 18, okay? Now, mind you, her being a high school student is not relevant to this movie in any way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like no scene where her being a high school student is like a plot point. And even if there was, it doesn't fucking matter. You don't need to do that. This is a movie about cars turning into robots.
I can't wait to read this. Do you want me to read? No,
I'll just go through because then
this is so
he
good.
Confronts the guy and does his Mark Wahlberg thing, and then the guy comes and pulls out a fucking like index card out of his pocket, like a laminated card that says the Romeo and Juliet statute, and he like holds it between two fingers, like cool guy. He's like Romeo and Juliet statute, pop. This is the law that says it's okay that I'm fucking your underage daughter.
It's cool that I get to rape your daughter.
So basically, what it means is I've been fucking slamming your daughter for so long that it's actually legal for me to have an underage, overage relationship with her. That is a scene in the movie, and it's not relevant to the rest of the movie in any fucking way. If it wasn't in the movie, it wouldn't change anything. And this guy goes on, by the way, in the scene following this, like the CIA shows up, he goes on to do rally car karate and does jumps with the car and kicks like CIA agents in the face with like his right rear tire, doing like a tail
So
whip.
crazy.
So he does rally karate after admitting and defending legally fucking Mark Wahlberg's like underage daughter.
Dude, it's nuts.
Why is that in the movie?
It's in the movie. Ready? I'll read this to you. It's the AI overview. It literally, and I literally said I can't wait to read this like less than a minute ago, but this is funny. The specific age of the character is a major focal point during a scene in the film where her 20-year-old boyfriend uses the Texas Romeo and Juliet law to justify his relationship with her to her protective father.
Lizard.
Blasted.
First of all, why does it need to be in the movie? But second of all, how does it get in the movie? And how does that many people approve this script and this scene and any of this?
And listen,
how does Mark
And listen to me, people. If you want to comment down below on why the fuck this needed to happen in the movie, by all means, please.
From Mark Wahlberg's perspective, he probably felt fine about it because he was the aggressor against it. Right?
Fire.
But
yeah.
just as an inclusion in the movie, I don't even understand how that it's like, remember when that Balenciaga thing happened and the babies were in like weird like chains and leather and shit?
Don't even get me started.
And everybody was freaking out. It's like, how does that get through all the approvals required? So there's like numerous people who are like either too stupid or drunk or fucking high, or they're pedophiles. Like there's no in between. You're either incompetent or complicit.
Let's get serious for a second here and why they do what they do here. They do it now to show you there is no line they will not cross. If they've shown you thousands of documents, we all get up, go to work every day, laugh. Nothing is changing.
Bro,
we're not fucking even killing anyone, dude.
The John Leguizamo one is even funnier, though.
What's that one?
The babysitters. We've talked about this.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You always get me blasted about this one. I've never seen it, but
this is all...
Fuck.
To preface this, my wife showed me this movie, and evidently, like, in...
Shout out, Kristen.
2007, the high school girls were all blasted by this movie. Like, they were all hot and bothered by fucking You know, The Babysitters with John.
What the fuck did like this dude?
So she shows me every movie she's shown me from like when she was younger is like the worst movie I've ever seen. She showed me another one, White Girl, which we can get into afterwards. But like the John Leguizamo thing is just this movie called The Babysitters. I tried to research this because I was like, you know me, like I love YouTube. So I was like, somebody has to have done a reaction to this movie or a fucking review of it or something. Because it's insane. And I couldn't find any evidence that this movie has ever been viewed by another human being.
Nothing, huh?
Another guy, at least. Someone that would make a fucking video essay about this should just constitute my video essay on the movie. And I'll try to chop it up.
This is a review on this movie.
Because it's fucking insane. And I tried to research it, so I found out, like, I'm fairly certain this is all true. Okay? And don't quote me because I could be completely wrong. But I do not think this movie was going to.
He has to do that for
because someone in the comments will be like,
"You're fucking lying."
Yeah, exactly. They'll correct me. But like to my recollection, this movie was not going to happen, and the funding wasn't there. And John Leguizamo became a producer and to star in the movie. So it's like to me, it's like he was like, this movie needs to see the light of day. And I'm going to put my name on it and money and all that. So it's like, so he got this movie off the ground. Okay?
Insane.
Starred in the movie. So in the movie, he's like getting home. His wife is like he's just not sleeping with his wife, right? It's like no head day at his house, right? And his wife is that like bird looking, like redheaded lesbian lady from Sex and the City. She's just being a bitch. She's just like, he tries to like do advances and she's just like, oh, I have, not tonight. I have diarrhea. Like she's just not into it. And he wants to show her this like job site that his company's developing or whatever the fuck he's doing, right? Something about his job in this place. And it's just
You're making this movie so good with the way that I hate, like, I love this roller coaster we're about to go on.
Yeah. So he's trying to show his wife this like weird, like abandoned. I forget if he's a developer or what he is, but it's like some shithole. And he's like, yeah, it's my project. Like we're gonna do this, And she's like, I don't fucking care. I'm the antagonistic wife character, So then he gets home. He's like, whatever. His like blue balls, And then he's like, oh yeah, I'll take you home, like to the babysitter girl. And he's driving. And he just like looks over and he's like, hey, you want to see something? And he like takes her to show her this job site that he just showed his wife. And she's like, this is cool. And then a cop is coming and like flashing the flashlight and they're hiding and they're all like flirty and this and that. So he ends up like fucking hooking up with the babysitter.
So crazy, bro.
And then gives her like $350. Okay. So then cut to her like at school. She opens her purse and her friend finds out she made all this money. And her friend's like, what did you fucking blow the guy? Oh my God. What?
You fucking blew him.
So she finds out he blew the guy, and she's like, kind of like, oh, does he have any friends that need? I need money too. So she's now asking to also be like a whore babysitter, right?
Anyone else need their dicks?
Yeah. Simultaneously, the guy is at like a barbecue talking to his like what I assume is his neighbors. Just everyone that lives adjacent to him is also a pedophile, and they're like, oh, that happened. Does she have any other girls that can come over and babysit my kid? So then everyone around him is a pedophile, and every girl around her is a whore. And they're all like, okay, you'll work for me. So she starts this madam service babysitter service, right? Where she hooks up like these like creeps with like these girls and they fuck, and it's like she gets 30%. So these girls are walking by like sliding money into her locker and shit, right? Like,
what the fuck? I have not seen this movie. But
one of the girls is like, yo, why do I need to pay you? I'll just get my own clients. And they're having like a territory beef, right?
Yo.
So this other girl's like, I'm not fucking yo. So she's like, I'm not paying you. I'm starting my own like competing madam like whore business at the school. So it's like the other babysitters. You know what I'm saying? And then like she poaches one of the first girls. He comes to go work for her ass, right? She's like, I'll only take 20%, right? So then the main girl goes and figures out where this girl that used to work for her is fucking a dad in a van in a parking lot, pulls her out, right? And hangs her over the side of the parking structure like fucking Suge Knight. And she's like gonna kill this girl, right? And then he turns around and the guy that the girl was fucking is the main girl's dad, who's now getting whores.
Yeah.
And like it's just fucking like everyone just breaks
what
down.
a fucking
and then
movie.
like to my like recollection of the movie, it just kind of ends with all of them like agreeing to go their separate ways. There's no cops or like there's no thesis to any of this. The movie is just a fucking retarded pedophile wet dream.
It's so crazy.
And it wasn't even going to see the light of day. And it was like pushed over the finish line by this guy. And so for that reason, I put my hat in the race with him. Okay.
He's definitely, he might be beating Michael Bay.
And he's been famous for too long. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Will Smith paradox. Like,
Dude, do you remember when he played?
nobody's that like good at acting. That like, do we really need John Leguizamo? You know what I'm saying? Like that role could be filled by anybody. So what's going on?
It's kind of crazy because in my mind,
Like it's Leonardo DiCaprio, dude.
when I see him, I just see the fucking clown from Spawn. Don't ever forget that, people. He
Typecast.
played that clown. The
Typecast.
killer clown. Fire
Yeah.
clown, though. He was a good clown. I don't care.
Yeah.
He's a fucking pedophile.
She
but-
showed me another movie. Okay, and this is like continuing, like this is a psyop by like Hollywood to convince like high school girls that it's like okay to just be a crash out and a whore. You know what I mean? To further their like the, their ever growing like human trafficking needs. They're like, no, it's actually okay if you're like they're trying to like normalize pedophilia is what's going on.
Of course.
Through cinema, right?
Of course.
So this is like, there's no reason for these things to be in these movies.
Through
There's
everything.
no reason that the babysitters needed to exist in the way that it did. Because none of this, there's no tragic ending for any of these characters, from what I remember.
So crazy.
It's not like fucking Euphoria. Like, I know you don't like watch that. Like, I watched it because
I saw the moments that needed to be seen.
But like in an earlier season, like the guy that's like fucking a 17-year-old goes to jail. So it's like, there's resolution there.
Yeah.
It's happening for a reason, and the reason is like the crime and punishment access or angle changes
Right.
everything. The fact that this is just not even about like these guys should be ashamed of what they've done. It's like I don't even think that's addressed.
It's so crazy.
But then she showed me White Girl, which was another movie she had seen before, which was just this woman from like the Midwest wrote a movie about her time, like loosely based on her time going to college in New York.
Yeah.
Right. So she moves to New York. She's just like bumpkin from like a flyover state. She doesn't know anything. So it's like her and like the students at the college are all like white people. And every other person or all her bosses at like the fucking zine that she works at in New York. And like like everyone else like lives on the streets, and like fucking is on a stoop selling drugs, and they're all Hispanic. They're all like black and Hispanic. Everybody, and then she's moving in, right? And she goes outside of her apartment and goes to the stoop across the street, and it's just like, yeah, all the black guys and Hispanic guys sell drugs, and because it's a white girl's perspective, you know what I mean? Like, and she's just like, do you guys have any drags? I like drags, like.
So fucking dude.
So whatever, like I really like am foggy on like a lot of the details, but she ends up getting this internship at this magazine, right? And within like 52 seconds of meeting the boss, he's like sexually assaulting her, right? So
what the?
yeah, like in his office.
What is
right?
this movie called again?
White Girl, right? And so like
These
she's working at
fucking
this
movies are
magazine, and she's
retarded.
like living at this place, and she's like an NYU student between semesters, like on her internship, right? So she's like hanging out with this guy, and he like sells drugs, and she's like, well, I got a lot of like insider like industry magazine parties, and white people are there, and they like have more money, and they can also buy coke. So she takes the drug dealer to like whatever her zine fucking company internship party, and he's like selling coke at the party, right? So this is how their relationship is like carrying on, and like for some reason like he gets caught. Or whatever. So he's going to jail. And she's like this like naive idiot. So she's like, I'll get you a lawyer. And the lawyer's like, I'm going to, I charge $6,000 or whatever the fuck, I need this, however much money he said. She's like, okay, well, she had the drugs on her at the party, right? So she has the majority of the drugs. So she's going to go to the party and like sell the drugs and get the money and pay the lawyer and get him out of jail. But she goes and she sells like half of it and either gets like drugged or hammered or like someone slips her Mickey or something. And she just wakes up with no money and no drugs. So she lost the bag. Right? So then she goes back to the lawyer and she's like, I have no money. And he just like unzips his fucking fly and is like, we'll figure it out. So he sexually assaults her now, right? And then he's like, gets the kid out of jail. He just walks in and pulls out a piece of paper. He's like, part of parliamentary procedure, Your Honor. Let him out of jail. And he just gets let out. Where, like, you know, a frumpy, like, public defender would know that type of thing, right? So it's like,
crazy,
it was all worth
movies.
it. It was all worth it in the end.
The pedophiles all win in these movies.
It was all worth it in the end, right?
They're all heroes.
So then, like, he gets out, right? They, like, meet up on the same stoop, and she's like, oh, my God, I got you out, da-da-da. And then, like, while they're outside, the drug dealer who fronted him the drugs that she lost shows up. And there's, like, a dispute between them, like, immediately. And I'm dead, like, I'm honest. I can't remember which one of them dies. Like, wait, one of them dies.
You're just so blown away from the story.
Like, the fat guy that, like, fronted him the drugs or him die. I think he kills the guy. He, like, shoots him or something, and then the cops arrest him again. So now he's going to go away for real because he killed someone in front of the cops or whatever. Or they immediately caught him, like, you know what I mean? So, like, all that work she did, like, blowing a lawyer, selling drugs, getting drugged, waking up with nothing, getting him out of jail, and then he just, like, blasts the guy he owes money and goes to jail forever. And then the end of the movie is she just goes back to NYU and, like, sits in English 2, and the guy's like, how was your summer? And it just ends. And she just leaves this wake of, like, destruction.
Bro,
in
what
her
a
bag,
fucking
like,
movie.
all these, like, people that are just like, yeah, like, you know, minorities like that, like, reside exclusively on a stoop selling drugs that they wrote into this movie. All of them are either dead or in jail. She got raped like 3 times by 3 separate people, and then it just ends.
She was getting a lot of raping.
And I look at my wife, and I'm like, why the
what
fuck?
the fuck did we
why
just watch?
the fuck do you like this movie? And why do you remember it and had to turn it on like it's fucking Mrs. Doubtfire? Like, ooh.
We have to watch.
I mean,
you know, we
like,
have to watch.
Honestly,
was it White Girl?
Yeah, it's honestly one of the most insane pieces of media I think I've ever seen, and that includes The Wicker Man, dude.
Jesus Christ!
Like, I don't know why it needed to exist.
I'm never gonna watch it, but like, what the fuck? Because it's.
I mean, I just gave you the fat and skinny of that whole.
Yeah, you know, you really fucking did it, right?
It's an insane collection of movies that, you know. I don't know why. It like, sincerely, like, I mean, the first 2, it's like just a psyop to try to normalize pedos, but like that one is just like, I mean, it was like
it's really all over the fucking place, that movie.
Well, it's like this woman is from the Midwest, so like even as an adult making a movie, her interpretation of her own experience in New York is fucking insane. Right? It's like, even if that's true, it's like, which, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, you're like lying about being assaulted.
Dude, because even if I go to New York, I feel like I'm about to lose my fucking
The thing
shit.
of it is, it's like, if it's completely a true story, which I don't remember if it was meant to be, but it's like, if it's a true story, it's like, that's insane that happened. But if it's not, it's like, it sincerely reads like a timid, like, you know, green behind the ears, like, white girl from the Midwest who's never been to the city, and like what they think happens if you go to the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the way it was just like, everyone is Hispanic and they're selling drugs, and she's just like, do you guys have, like, can I have one drug?
Yeah.
Can I have one bag of drug? And it's like, you can't be this naive. And then it's like, I mean, it probably did happen. But it's like, it's just crazy, dude.
No, that's a fucked up movie, dude.
It's crazy.
I can't believe you sat through it, but you were probably so intrigued.
Oh,
like, what the fuck is going on?
I was completely fascinated with, like, because like a movie could be so bad that it's like I mean, it's like The Disaster Artist, where they were talking about The Room, that like Tommy Wiseau movie.
Yeah,
it's like a movie can be so fucking weird that it's just like mesmerizing.
That's true. This was a good one. What are we at now?
Oh man, 52. This is why we need like audience and ads, so we can fill that extra 8 minutes with just a fucking paid commercial read.
That's sick for like 52 minutes though.
I know, that's a tight 52.
All right, I'm calling it.
All right, well, you guys enjoy. Remember, free Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. What are we gonna call it? Let's think of a name on the fly. I think I already have one here. Questionable sources.
What's the Big Les show?
Questionable sources. That's What about Big Les?
Where Clarence, what is he saying? It's the Clarence Show.
Yeah, the Jimmy and Will Show.
The Jimmy and Will Show.
Yeah. It could be both. And we don't have a camera, so we're just gonna put this.
No, this is good. You guys,
real pirate
you guys are
radio.
gonna love Jimmy's fucking pictures that he or like cartoons he does for this. Stay tuned.
Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't feel like it.
We're definitely gonna throw a couple Benjamin Netanyahu's in there though when the time comes.
Lizard.
Benjamin Netanyahu, my boy.
But at the
People
end of
I
the
know
day,
are producing nuclear warheads. Benjamin Netanyahu.
But for at least for this episode, Michael Jackson pedophile. Don't think so.
Michael Bay.
I don't know. I can't do a ding.
Let's see. Go through them real quick.
There you go. I give
Michael Bay
I give Michael Bay 9 out of 10. And John Leguizamo
a 10 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
He's off the fucking scale, dude.
All right, fuck you.
All right.